Peace and gratitude, everybody. Peace and gratitude. That means your brother Wisewords. I'm just dropping in, you know what I mean, speaking a few facts, you know what I mean, touching on a few things, you know what I mean. Hope all is well. You know what I mean? Hope all is well. You know what I'm saying? And I hope everybody, prepared for this year and for the things to come. Alright, let's first off, showing out some love to the people out there that's doing their thing. I shake the eye. I mean, to all of the brothers, to all of the sisters, I shake the eye. Now, I just want to drop in and touch on a few things. One of the things is, I hope everybody's taking the time out to do their research on the things that's going on in the world. You understand what I'm saying? And not just taking everybody's word for it. You can do your own due diligence and take the time out to see what's going on. It's really critical right now in this time of ever to check. This is the year of the seven, the year of the knowing. You understand what I'm saying? So tune in, tap in. You know what I mean? Two, I hope everybody's taking the time out to correct their eating habits. Going on a regimen of a diet and taking the time out to research the thing that actually resonates with your body. Because a lot of the things that we've been eating out here don't resonate well with us. You understand what I'm saying? It don't resonate well with us. So we got to take the time out to switch that up. Drink a lot of coconut water. Start putting a lot of fruits and a lot of vegetables in your diet. You know what I mean? You can take baby steps. You know what I mean? I already know. I've been there, done that. It's hard. It's not easy. I already know. But the most important thing is to start. You got to start somewhere. So let's start off taking baby steps. You understand what I'm saying? Put fruits and vegetables in your diet 2, 3 times out the week. You know what I mean? To start you off. You know what I mean? Cut down on a little bit of the things that you used to eating on an everyday, regular basis. Cut some of those things out. Your sugars, your starch. You know what I mean? And then eventually you will start looking better, operating better, thinking better, and you will start naturally and consciously doing it unawarely. You understand? So let's get into things like that. Let's get into start taking the time out to study or doing research on who you truly are and where you come from. As a whole, as indigenous people, let's take the time out to do that, my brothers and sisters. That's very important. Very, 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 very important. You understand what I'm saying? It's important that we reap our benefits that our ancestors will want us to reap. You understand? This is really, really, really important. Um, some more things is let's take this time out to stay locked in and tuned into the weather because we already know about the government and the machines controlling and manipulating the weather, but we're not getting into that. We basically I'm tapping in and basically focusing on the peace, telling the people peace, telling the people that focus on the weather. You understand? It's important that we focus on this polar shift so we can pay attention to the weather activity so we can stay on point. Because there's a lot of things that's switching up right now on this planet due to the polar shift, due to what's going on the planet. So, it's important that we stay, on top of these things and stay aware of these things. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't know what I'm talking about, for example, this is why we're getting weird weather behaviors in certain places in the world right now that we shouldn't be getting in that. So in certain places where it's hot, they're probably experiencing snow, heavy rain, cold temperatures, and where it's cold that they might experience other, weather conditions like heavy floods, heavy snow, might be a little warmer. It's a lot of switching going on in the world, as far as physical, spiritual, and frequencies and It's a lot. And currency, we about to get to that in a minute. You know what I mean? I wish all is well, and I hope everybody's prepared as well for this, as far as the collapsing of the banks. Now, these banks that's collapsing, this is just the beginning stages of it. Right now they're going to do their little, as I would say, they little tricks and turns to make everything calm, to make everything keep running. But what the people have to understand, what the brothers and sisters have to understand, that this system needs to fall. You understand what I'm saying? It needs to fall so we could be able to take back our land, so we could be able to clean up our land, so we could be able to live properly. You understand what I'm saying? And the only way for us to do that is if we change our perspective on how we living. You understand what I'm saying? And how we doing things. If we don't change that, then we will never see the opportunity, then we will never see that other way that's actually calling for us, that's actually needed. You understand what I'm saying? We're not going to see that. Excuse me. We're not going to see that. You understand what I'm saying? We got to change the perspective first. Once we change the perspective, then we're able to make a move. What I'm saying, for example, we got to change our perspective on how we live. If you think everything that is okay that the government gave us is, you're mentally fucked. You understand? And excuse my expression, I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings or anything, but this is just what it is. You understand what I'm saying? If you think the way that the government giving us the way to live is going to help us be peaceful, thrive for greatness, you're wrong. You understand what I'm saying? That's not going to work like that. You understand what I'm saying? We got to unlearn to relearn. We got to go back to the natural, universal way of doing things, okay? If we're not doing things like that, then we're not going to be successful. And I'm not talking about as far as technology upgrading on AI either. I mean, AI, I believe, is a good and a bad thing. Now, the bad thing is, let's get this out the way. The bad thing is, humans could take the time out to use technology in the wrong aspect, in the wrong way. You understand what I'm saying? Blinding themselves because how cool it is, how amazing it is. You understand? On the flip side, if we're smart enough, right, we could take the time out to use technology and merge technology with the earth. You understand? Let's utilize technology in that way. You understand what I'm saying? Let's take the time out to merge it with the earth and make the water clean. Let's take the time out to merge it with the earth and make the actual earth and this planet thrive better. You understand what I'm saying? Let it thrive better. You understand what I'm saying? There's different ways that we could come together and use our brains and put it together so we could be able to clean up this planet or fix this planet up or actually have it operating on a higher level the right way. You understand what I'm saying? So we need to take the time out to, give these things some thought and, consider these things. You understand what I'm saying? Back to the collapsing of the banks. Now, that right there, that's starting. I need my brothers and sisters to actually take the time out to wake up and realize that once these other banks start collapsing, other banks that can correspond with these other banks will collapse and fall, and then that will start a domino effect of stores, markets, worldwide businesses to fall, even on internet platforms, other social medias, or other businesses that's up there promoting their business that's getting backed by certain business to actually promote and advertise. You have to keep in mind all of these things that's connected will fall. And when they fall, what are you going to do? You're going to see this stuff in real time and as the days, weeks, and months go past, brothers and sisters. So I hope y'all prepare for it. These are just the little steps. These are just the baby steps. You understand that's taking course right now. So I hope everybody's prepared for that. You understand what I'm saying because it's coming. Um, Another thing, drop your comments. You know what I mean? Hit that subscribe button. Let's get the algorithm up. On them likes. You understand? Let's show a little bit of love. You know what I mean? To the page. You know what I mean? Anyway, what y'all think about to what's to come in this world for this year and the other years to come after. Because honestly, I got my brother. Shout out to him. He did my little reading, and he said a lot of positive, beautiful things as well about my reading. But I'm not gonna boast on that and nothing like that. But one thing that stick with me is the predictions. So I want to know what y'all think about what's to come, because from my reading into my predictions and what I'm putting out there, I mean what I'm putting together and the things that I'm studying and researching, it's about the world about to look like a whole sci-fi movie out here. You know what I'm saying? Like a sci-fi movie. So I would like to know, you know what I mean, what you guys think about it. Because what I think, it's about to look different. I believe people will start tapping into their abilities, you know what I mean, real slowly and shortly. For others, might happen faster than others, or depending on your frequency and what you're tuning into on an everyday basis. Other than that, I believe, slowly it's going to be like a lot of alchemy schools that start to open on the low. You know what I mean? I believe a lot of groups are going to start coming together and talking about topics like this, or working on their abilities, or working on coming together and fixing the planet. You understand? I believe things like this is going to come to existence. I believe a lot of people are going to pass away. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to say, because there's going to be a lot of things going on in this world. Other than that, other than that, stay prepared, stay diligent. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things to come. There's a lot of things that's going to be exposed this year, coming to the forefront. Uh, I just hope everybody's prepared. I advise everybody that lives in the cities, don't panic, stay calm, do your diligence, work on yourself, your health, your mental, you know, try to work on your finances while you still can a little bit, far as getting the money that you can get and taking that little bit of money and utilizing it, far as getting the tools that you need to get so you could be able to be prepared to what to come. Understand? Excuse me. Um, Other than that, man, just start coming together. That's what we need to do. We need to really start coming together. Other than that, don't be scared. But besides that, the ones that are trying to make a move, I advise you, the ones that's in the city, make your move. Make your move now. Don't waste no time. Don't stay in these cities, because the shit about to get real critical. You understand what I'm saying? It's about to get real critical, and you don't want to be in a tight end spot. So I advise you to make your move now. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I'm working on a few things myself, so I could be able to get up out of here. You feel me? I'm stationed in New York. You feel me? I'm from Brooklyn, Brownsville, baby. You understand what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? Never ran, never will. But nevertheless, you understand what I'm saying? Gotta work on these things that's important. You know what I mean? And moving and relocating is important, because we need to be able to relocate so we could be able to replant and regarden our fruits and vegetables, so we could be able to stop spending money or going to these stores or markets and people put around people and around these places, you know, that don't have our best interest. So we need to start taking the time out to utilizing these things as far as gardening. We need to relearn that. You understand what I'm saying? So we could take the time out to, do the things that's right. Um, Other than that, yes, relocate, and if you can't relocate, I advise you to travel as much as you can. Not by plane, because due to the polo shift, there's a lot of plane crashes and a lot of planes coming down due to the frequency change and shift. So travel as much as you can. Excuse me. Travel as much as you can. Car. You understand what I'm saying? As much as you can to connect with the people that's teaching about things that you might want to get involved in. or things that might actually be utilized for you and your health and your spirit. So it's important to, click up with people like these, like-minded brothers and sisters like this. You understand anything that you can learn from, that you might could teach as well. It's important to start looking into some of these exotic herbs and flowers and fruits that can actually do things for the body, right? Um, Trust me, family, there's a lot of people out there that's actually supporting and promoting these things. Just, check these people out. There's the brother Dooley. Shout out to the brother. I actually met him in real time, a real person. Good-hearted brother, good-hearted brother. Feel me? I got a lot of love for that brother. Let's see. Shout out to the brother Sincere. Never got the chance to meet him. He a real raw, thorough brother, but I like his energy. You understand? Shout out to him. Um, Shout out to the brother KT. Shout out to the brother Blue Pill. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to the goddesses that's out there. Like basically, family, all of these brothers and sisters that I'm basically naming, because there's a lot more. I just named a few. You can go, tune into these brothers and sisters that's like-minded, and they're basically offering the knowledge on different things on how to heal yourself, certain techniques and tricks that you can use that, as I would say, in order to heal yourself or bring you back up to a cellular level. You understand what I'm saying? Just tune into these people. They all on Instagram and they're all on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? It's definitely a lot more. Shout out to the brother Yosef. He's actually, teaching the people about, I would say, our true part of our history as far as magic. You know what I mean? Voodoo, as people, want to call it. But at the end of the day, he teaches people the right way, and just be into that type of thing. Tune into that brother. Um, it's so much, family. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So much. I can't really think of all of them because I be tuned into so much. There's so many things, so many. But I will give another this video out to basically share that type of information for the people that want to tune in as well to these other subscribers that's bringing this high level knowledge, to the forefront. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to take too much of your time. I just want to drop in and show some love, little conversation about a few things that's going on in the world and a few things that, us as a whole, as a family, should be working on and doing. You know what I mean? No discouragement, it's all love, it's all gratitude. You understand what I'm saying? And it's all peace. And don't misinterpret when I say peace. Peace to all, but staying diligent and stay on point and stay aware. You understand what I'm saying? Always. But like I said, I'm not going to talk too much. You understand? I just want to drop a few words. You know what I'm saying? This is your brother Wise of the God. You understand? I hope all is well. You understand? Stay on point. Stay diligent. You know what I mean? Stay safe.